In a surprising legal twist, Kim Kardashian and her mother, Kris Jenner, have filed a defamation lawsuit against singer and entrepreneur Ray J. At the center of this new legal battle is a comment Ray J made during a live stream, a brief moment that could now have long-lasting implications for all parties involved. But is this really about defamation, or is this about controlling a long-running public narrative? According to a recent report by TMZ, Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner are suing Ray J for defamation, alleging that his statements have crossed a legal line. The complaint was filed by their legal representative Alex Spiro, a well-known attorney who's represented high-profile clients in the past. The lawsuit stems from a live stream featuring Ray J and Chrisean Rock. During the broadcast, Ray J made an offhand remark implying that the Kardashian family was under federal investigation, possibly for racketeering, often referred to as a RICO case. He even claimed that if such a case ever came to light, it would be worse than the one currently surrounding Sean Diddy Combs.
This federal RICO though, on KK and Kris. Ooh, the federal RICO I'm about to drop on Kris and Kim is about to be crazy.
What about this?
I'm talking about, I'm on the news every day like, yeah. Meaning like I'm gonna say a lot of.
Got a little bounce, you know, you walking.
If anybody know Kim and cool with Kim, they need to tell her now. The rain is coming. The feds is coming.
Okay, right.
The feds is coming. It's nothing I can do about it. It's worse than Diddy. It's worse than Diddy.
Y'all hear this, boy?
It's worse than Diddy. The feds are coming to investigate. Yeah, because it's like, I can't be the dirty guy no more.
The comment was brief and possibly hyperbolic. But for Kim and Kris, it appears to have crossed a boundary worth responding to with legal action. According to the suit, Ray J has allegedly engaged in a decades-long campaign of attacking Kim Kardashian publicly, refusing to accept the end of their relationship, which ended over 20 years ago. Their legal filing frames Ray J as someone obsessed with damaging their reputations. Kim and Kris are specifically challenging Ray J's RICO comment as both false and damaging. They argue that suggesting they're under federal investigation with no evidence constitutes serious defamation and could influence public perception, harm their professional ventures, and revive past scandals they have long tried to move past. But critics of the lawsuit are raising an important question. What real damages could have come from a brief live stream with no direct accusations or evidence? Some observers believe this lawsuit isn't just about a single comment, it's about long-term image control. The Kardashian brand has been built on a very specific public image: glamorous, entrepreneurial, and carefully curated. But behind the scenes, the family has dealt with decades of criticism tied to the infamous 2007 release of a private tape involving Kim and Ray J publicly. Kim has always maintained that the tape was leaked without her consent. This was reinforced in 2022 when she took a televised lie detector test on the Kardashians, claiming she never orchestrated the tape's release.
Kim Kardashian got her handwriting and her fingerprints all over my contract. When you look at the two, when you look at my signature and you look at her signature on my deliverables, that say sex tape number 1, sex tape number 2, and guess what? The third sex tape or the second they've been trying to play me on called Santa Barbara. Her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the motherfucker and said, hey, we're gonna go with the first one because the first one is better. It gives my daughter a better look than the second one that I made y'all go do. But you watched it and made a decision. And then you get on whatever show you was on and take a lie detector test with a fraud. You wanna see the tape contract? There go the tape contract. There it is. There's the whole thing, right? That's the set, that's my handwriting. That's it, right? This is the tape full contract. So that's my handwriting. Here's what happens. Kim is rushing me, her mom's rushing me, let's get this redone. Come on, like, let's get it signed. Kim's with me while I'm signing my contract. She's like, hurry up, babe. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and help you. I'm gonna sign your deliverables for you so you can just rush it through. So Kim signs the deliverables, exactly what we about to sell to Vivid. It's her signature, it's her handwriting, giving Steve giving him the right to sell it. Like, here's the deliverables, and look who signed my deliverables and was in the room. Look who was in the room with me.
Look who wrote exactly what we sold. Tape number 1, Cabo intro. Tape number 2, Cabo. Tape number 3, here's the one that they said I had. Santa Barbara. Ray J, that's my signature. This isn't a copy of it. This is the original.
But Ray J has long pushed back on that version of events, especially in recent years. According to Ray J, the narrative that he leaked the tape is false. He says it was a coordinated release, allegedly with the involvement of both Kim and Kris Jenner, and that he's being wrongly portrayed as someone who engaged in revenge-based exploitation. In 2022, after Kim took that lie detector test on television, Ray J went live on social media, releasing what he claimed was evidence to the contrary, including screenshots, contracts, and text messages. He was visibly emotional and adamant that he was tired of being seen as the villain. He claimed the tape was not leaked, but rather released through a mutual business agreement, one that helped launch the Kardashian media empire. Now, with this new lawsuit, Ray J believes he's being targeted not because of the RICO comment, but because of his continued attempts to set the record straight. The timing and intent behind the lawsuit have led to deeper questions. Some analysts suggest this is a strategic move by the Kardashians to damage Ray J's credibility in court. If they can obtain a defamation judgment, even on unrelated grounds, it could make future allegations by Ray J easier to dismiss in the public eye. This strategy has been seen before. For example, many compare this situation to the 2022 defamation case involving Cardi B and YouTuber Tasha K. In that case, even though Tasha K had shared some accurate information at times, her loss in court branded her as an unreliable source, especially regarding Cardi B. That legal outcome became a tool to discredit her future claims. Could the Kardashians be attempting something similar here with Ray J? Adding to the complexity, Ray J has claimed that Kim and Kris previously paid him a private settlement, reportedly around $5 to $6 million, to prevent him from releasing further information about the tape or their alleged involvement. While that settlement might have temporarily silenced him, Ray J says it didn't sit well with his conscience, especially now that he's a father. He's expressed concern that his children will grow up reading headlines that frame him as someone who profited from exploiting a former partner. He says his current efforts are not about revenge or attention, but about protecting his image for the sake of his family.
I defamed you? How? How I defamed you? You just paid me all this money. You didn't mention that, huh? Go back up. You didn't mention that. But you also didn't mention that you were supposed to tell Hulu to take that down, bro. These bitches already paid me $5 million, bro. And they trying to make me a slave, bro. I can show you all the dirty shit they telling me. This ain't even no money. This ain't even no money, bro. This ain't cool. Y'all trying to play with me. Y'all think that I'm on here acting like I'm just obsessed. I'm obsessed with you. You obsessed with me. I got all the proof. This is you telling me, please don't tell nobody. You going to jail. This is bribery. And you keep pressing me every year. And I don't want to take this shit no more, bro. I don't want to take y'all fucking money. This is bad. This is not cool. Money is not everything, y'all. Remember that. Money doesn't make you. This is not okay. They need to speak on this. What is this? What is this? What are you doing? What is this? The arbitration shit's out the door, bro. What are you doing? This is hush money from a lie that you created. You went online and said that you didn't do Kris, you told me what to do. You made me shoot another dirty sex tape with your daughter, and you made me do dirty things, yo. And you made me feel every day like it ain't okay. This is not okay. Now, I get by it and I'm having fun and I'm doing my thing. I'm back. Niggas is like, yo, Ray's a good nigga. And then you want to hit me and send cease and desist letters to everybody to make them not be even hang around me. Shit fucked up. Fuck it. I'm gonna stop there.
Ray J's initial reaction to the lawsuit was emotional. He went live again shortly after the news broke, visibly frustrated and angry. In that live stream, he said he believes the Kardashians are trying to ruin his career and reputation by dragging him into court. Later, after collecting his thoughts, he took a calmer approach, reaffirming his belief that the lawsuit is more about silencing him than about defamation. He emphasized that he's not willing to let the false narrative continue, even if it costs him professionally or financially. Shortly after news of the lawsuit broke, Ray J appeared twice on social media. His first reaction was intense, what some online labeled a crash-out moment. He went live on Instagram, visibly agitated, upset, and at times emotional.
Ray, it will not silence me. I cannot be silenced from in no which way and form, dog. These think they can silence us. We got the #1 show coming out, Love Cabin. And they go,
Who trying to stop you? Can't
they got
stop.
a whole world. These sleazy criminals.
Well, guys, Love Cabin is coming out soon.
Love Cabin!
Hold on, Ray. What's going on? You all right, man? Let's talk about it.
Nah, I'm not all right. I'm not all right because, like, all I've been trying to do is be a good person, bro. And we just did this shit with Kai. It was so dope. And we had this, like, I don't know, it was a euphoric feeling of, like, people really getting to know who we are, knowing that we got nothing but respect and love for women and nothing but respect for everybody, everybody's time. We're here to help people. We're here to give everything we got to the next generation to make sure they grow and they build. And then the next couple of days is tainted by false accusations from KK and her mom and all of these things. I just can't take it no more. I can't take no more hush money. I can't take no more disrespect. I can't take no more low morale of like who I am. I got a daughter and a son, bro, and I'm not doing it no more, bro.
Yeah, I feel you.
Head on this, bro.
Yanti, how you feel about
In that stream, he accused the Kardashian family of using their wealth and legal influence to control public perception and destroy his credibility. Ray J didn't hold back, calling the lawsuit nasty and wrong. He expressed frustration at how he feels he's constantly vilified in the public narrative surrounding the tape, despite, in his view, having evidence that contradicts what has been told for years. Later, after having time to reflect, he returned to social media with a calmer message. He reiterated his stance that this lawsuit isn't really about the RICO comment, it's about controlling the broader story. According to Ray J, this is a long-standing effort to discredit him before he can release any further evidence or challenge their version of past events.
How different is that family or is that family life?
You know, I think more of the question is how different would we all be? How different would this whole thing be? How different would the industry be? How different would the wheel roll? Everything would be different. We would all be different. All of us. Everybody in here would be different. We would have on different clothes.
What you mean?
Everything would be different, meaning like you would never ask me that question. Meaning if we sat here right now and we got to this point, what, like, I don't know, probably more people would be going to college and, you know what I'm saying, getting an education to be successful. There might not be any OnlyFans and other things like that, other opportunities like that. So, I mean, are we a part of the cure? Are we a part of the disease? I don't know. All I know is I'm just trying to make it right.
Were you ever embarrassed when the tape came out?
One of Ray J's main motivations for speaking out now, he says, is his family, particularly his children. He's publicly stated that he doesn't want his daughters to grow up believing he's someone who engaged in revenge exploitation or who leaked the infamous tape to damage someone's reputation. This is deeply personal for him. During an appearance on Shannon Sharpe's show, Ray J went as far as saying that much of today's vanity culture, including the rise of platforms like OnlyFans and the monetization of personal content, all stemmed from that tape and the way it was handled publicly. He admitted that may sound like a stretch to some, but for him it's a real burden. He feels like people look at him as the origin point of a shift in celebrity culture, one that he now regrets being a part of. Whether that view is widely accepted or not, it gives context to why Ray J is still pushing back after nearly 2 decades. Critics of the Kardashian lawsuit have asked, why now? Ray J has made far more inflammatory claims in the past, including releasing screenshots of alleged contracts and claiming Kris Jenner personally helped negotiate the tape deal. None of that triggered legal action at the time, so why would a brief live stream comment about a possible RICO investigation, which most viewers likely didn't take seriously, warrant an official lawsuit. Legal analysts suggest that suing Ray J for this claim might be a strategic choice. A RICO accusation implies criminal activity on a federal level. Even if the claim is far-fetched or casually stated legally, it could be interpreted as defamatory if it can be proven false and harmful to reputation. Still, observers believe the goal is broader. If Kim and Kris can secure a defamation win, they can label Ray J as an unreliable or dishonest source. That could affect how future revelations from him are viewed by the public and the media. This potential strategy echoes the Cardi B versus Tasha K case. Tasha K, a blogger, was sued by Cardi B in 2022 for spreading false claims. Cardi won, and Tasha K was ordered to pay millions in damages. Even though Tasha K had some accurate sources, that lawsuit defined her public credibility, especially when it came to discussing Cardi B. Since then, anything Tasha says about Cardi is often dismissed outright. Ray J's supporters believe the Kardashian family is using a similar playbook. The theory is that a legal victory, even over one small claim, can be used to undermine any truth Ray J might share in the future. It's not necessarily about silencing him immediately. It's about building a legal paper trail that paints him as a liar. Adding another layer to this story are Ray J's claims that he was previously paid a significant settlement, reportedly between $5 to $6 million, to remain silent about certain matters related to the tape and its release. Despite accepting the money, Ray J says the emotional and reputational damage lingered. He no longer wants to be bound by silence, especially when he feels the narrative is still causing harm, not just to him, but potentially to his children's understanding of who he is. From his perspective, accepting a settlement was a temporary fix, not a resolution. This lawsuit highlights a deeper cultural issue: who gets to control the story? The Kardashians have long maintained tight control over their image and public branding. Through reality TV, interviews, and media partnerships, they've managed to shape how they're seen, not just as celebrities, but as businesswomen, mothers, and influencers. But when past controversies resurface, especially ones foundational to their rise, there's a strong incentive to shut down competing narratives. Whether that involves public statements, private settlements, or lawsuits, it's clear the stakes are high. For Ray J, this is about clearing his name. For the Kardashians, it may be about protecting an empire. The legal outcome of this case is still uncertain, but the court of public opinion is already weighing. Supporters of the Kardashians say no one should be allowed to publicly allege federal investigations without proof, especially when reputations and businesses are at stake. Supporters of Ray J argue that this is about silencing a man who refuses to play along with a carefully curated version of the past. Even after taking settlement money, ultimately, the court will decide whether Ray J's comment qualifies as legally actionable defamation. But beyond the legal jargon, this case reflects a larger battle over truth, control, and legacy in the age of influencer-driven celebrity culture. Whose side are you on in this unfolding story? Is this a case of defamation, or a calculated effort to erase the past? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.